Hello, hello! So you're setting up your survivor squads and you don't really know what's going on. I'm going to help you out with that, so please just strap in, get ready for this, because it's going to be super useful for you, because I remember when I first started out, it was so confusing, and I want to really help out anyone who needs the help. So if you do find this useful, please let me know, and also subscribe, because I will make other tutorial videos like this, which you'll probably find useful. So, first off, you might see at the bottom, turn autofill on. So this can be useful when you're first starting out. If you're really overwhelmed, I might suggest to just click that if you have a bunch of survivors in your in your inventory. Just use it, see what it does, and then you can work from there if you want, or if you prefer to work from scratch from this advice, that is what I did, but you don't have to. So the first thing to cover here is, obviously, there are 8 different squads here, and there's a lot of survivors in each one. Now, one thing you might have noticed is these symbols highlighted in yellow. So for each squad, pretty much, I think on all of them actually, I have a different symbol. Now this is important. If I go into one of these squads, well, you can see it from outside anyway, but you'll notice the left hand side on the bonuses, we have a personality match. So what this is your leader will have that symbol, whatever that symbol may be. In this case, his personality is analytical, and he's got these sort of, I don't know, bubbles. If you get 7 out of 7 match, meaning all of these 7 survivors on the right have that symbol, you boost your power level and your health and your shield and your everything by a lot. So it is very important that you match these up. So the reason that I have those symbols all different for all of these is because, let's say I picked the leaders for all 8 to be this bubble thing, right? So when I come to putting the survivors in, I'm going to need 7 times 8, which is above 50. I'm going to need that many survivors with the bubble thing to match every single squad. That's not going to happen. You're not going to have that many, not until you've like grinded, the absolute living hell out of this game. But when you're starting out, you're not going to have all bubble type, all analytical type survivors. You're going to have a mix. So that's why if we do a different leader in each different squad, what we do is then when we get a new survivor, whatever symbol it has, we just put it in that squad. It's literally as simple as that. There's not really any other difference from these survivors here, these 7 survivors here, to these 7 here. There is a small difference, which I'll go over, but there's not that much of a difference. Like, they don't provide different stats on a base level, so it doesn't matter which squad they go in. So you want to just put it wherever the corresponding leader is. If you are finding this video useful, by the way, please do let me know, or if you have any criticisms, let me know as well in the comments. But if you are finding it useful, why don't you drop a subscribe, and then you can see future tutorial videos, because they'll probably find them useful as well. Now, you might also notice above this personality match is a leader match. So for each squad, you will have a symbol at the very top left. So EMT squad has this sort of like ambulance logo, the fire team alpha has this sort of cross eye, and so on and so on and so on. They've all got a different one. Now when you get to the very end of the game and you get these super rare mythic survivors, they have that symbol, and I don't actually know if lower levels have them or not. I don't think I have any. I have this guy. He does have a cog, he does have a symbol, so you can still do it as you're working your way up, but basically you want to try and match that as well, because that's going to also give you a nice bonus. So if you get a leader and it has the bullseye, you want to put it on your fire team alpha. Now your bullseye leader might not have the same symbol here, the sort of like, I don't know what that is, like arrows, the dependable personality. They might not have that, so your squads might not look exactly the same as mine, but that's another thing that you need to make sure is connected. That's pretty much the core of the survivor squads, especially as you're starting out. You don't really need to worry about too much else, apart from, I would say, level up your leaders first and then level up your survivors, because the leaders typically get more level for what you put in. But then as you get to more intermediate, you'll notice these other bonuses at the bottom. So in the first squad, if I go in here, you can see there's a plus 5% ability damage bonus, plus 5% health bonus, plus 8% trap durability. So this is the other thing you can do with your survivors. You'll see that each one has a second symbol. So these three have wrenches, these two have love hearts, and these two have traps with a little bar above it. So there's loads of different versions of these. If I go through, there's a shield here, there's one here that's got like a trap with an X through it, which is trap damage. See if I can find any other new ones. You know, there's energy here, there's melee damage, there's loads of different ones. So what this is, you'll see when you highlight over a card how many you need to match, and that basically just means in this one survivor squad you have to have 2 or 3 of that survivor with that symbol to get that bonus. So in this case, obviously I've got 3 here with the wrench, I've got matches 3 out of 3, so I get the ability damage bonus. Health here, 2 out of 2. Trap durability bonus here, 2 out of 2. So I haven't actually fully optimized my squads, you'll notice, because there's one here that's not actually getting utilized. So to fully utilize these squads, you'll probably want a 3 out of 3 and then 2 out of 2s. But it's not truly necessary. What I've gone for in general is I've gone for trap durability, because when you get to top high level and you're wanting to do sort of endurance, you know, and stuff like that, you're going to need the trap durability. So I've got a lot of trap durability bonus in here, and then I've just got a few other ones depending on what survivors I had at the time, I think. So you've got like range damage, energy, stuff like that. This is obviously where you'll want to just go with what you want. It's up to you. Like, don't let me tell you what to do. I mean, personally, I would suggest having somewhat of a range, but that trap durability is going to be important if you are wanting to do the 30 level endurance mode on your storm shields. So, you know, that's something to take into consideration. Trap damage might be one that you'd want to do a bit more. I don't think I actually have any trap damage, which I should probably change. I haven't changed these squads in a very long time. But yeah, that basically concludes what we're doing here. So, I mean, the only thing I can say is when you get to the point at the very, very, very top level, when you start getting the over-leveling ability on survivors, just use them on your leaders, because you are going to get more of that bonus, as opposed to using it just on your squads. I have actually used one here because I think... Well, I don't know what I've done there. That was pretty stupid. I think that was probably when I first started using the overlevel stuff. I don't know. But yeah, that should cover it. Hopefully this did help. I really do hope my videos help people. If it did, please do let me know, and do subscribe to see the future videos, because I will be doing more tutorial style videos. If it didn't help, or if you think you could do better, any of that stuff, I would love the criticism in the comments as well. I'd love to improve this, and I'm always, you know, open for feedback, so please do let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and have a beautiful day.